Hi, welcome to my channel, True Divine 44. You're either seeing this on YouTube, True Divine 44, or on Facebook, the Facebook page again being True Divine 44. I'm Jennifer Roberts, and this is the invitations for the energies of the 31st of January 2020. This is my little Theodore, adorable in his mask. So he's an Aquarius too, so he's in his element right now. So the first card for today, there he is the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups, there's a real energy throughout the cards that have come out, you know, of moving away, letting go, changing things. Coming up here that, you know, the real change in relationships, either lovers, partners, business partners, family members, friends. There's a real taking time to evaluate whether you're around the right people, whether you are with the right tribe or with the right person or persons. There's a real time for you today to really evaluate that other people that are around you, do they exalt you? Do they make you feel good? Do they make you feel energized when you've spent time with them? Or do you feel drained? Do you feel low? Do you maybe dread having conversations secretly? So for that, you know, it's time to evaluate that this is your life. Days are short. You know, life isn't as long as we would want it to be in many cases. And so there's a real call for you to be brave and maybe let go and change up the people that you're around if they don't exalt you. Make you feel good, the business you're in, if it doesn't feed you and make you passionate, the friendships that you're in, if you feel drained after being around them, or that you're always getting into trouble when you're with them, you know, really evaluating relationships, I feel, and being brave enough to change it up if need be. There's, with this card, there could be this sense of dissatisfaction, this sense of unease. And, you know, I think without the information that I've just said previous to that, that can be very disconcerting. It can be very uncomfortable. You want to climb out of your skin almost. But with this information, you can have that energy in a different way. You can see that energy as a catalyst, as a spark to make you make the necessary changes that you need, to have that bravery to know that there's something more apt out there for you. There's something more divine, something more balanced out there for you, if this resonates, and if you're in situations where you realize all of the above that I've just said. As far as business goes, again, there might be things that are cropping up today that, you know, you think, how many more times, how many more things can, you know, maybe go wrong? I have a barrier towards them, but you know, take it as you need to take that time out to look at your business, to see if it feeds you, to see if it feeds you materially. You know, is it doing the job? Is it bringing in enough money? Are there ways that you could stay with the same business but change it up so that it's more exciting for you? You know, have different aspects to your business that would make it more passionate, a more enjoyable role for you. So there's that consideration, just taking the space and time to consider what you might need to let go and what you might need to move away from, and who you might need to let go and who you might need to move away from. And remembering that this is your path, this is your life. Time can be short, we don't know when, you know, so, you know, make the most of it and make the most of the people that you're around and the people that you love. So to clarify that, we've got the King of Cups, which is perfect for this, because this adorable king is, you know, he's in his authority, he's in his throne, but he's emotionally intelligent, he's emotionally balanced, and he doesn't get triggered very easily, and he doesn't get suckered into the fakery of emotions, you know, that he has to stay with somebody just because he's been with that somebody for 8 years, say. He's got that emotional intelligence to know that he can take dominion over his path, he can take power over his path, and it's okay to move on when need be. It's okay to invest emotions in other things when need be and other people. And it's okay to invest more emotions into a relationship that, you know, is working, but, you know, is lacking in certain areas. He knows how to take control of those situations, think clearly about them, and use his heart to lead the way. So that's the first 2 cards. The second card that came out was the 7 of Pentacles. So there's this feeling of you've built up a success. You've had certain successes. You've worked hard, but to go on the back of the 8 of Cups, this is a card of liberty. So even what I've just said about relationships, you know, maybe liberating yourself from relationships that don't work, that aren't giving you what you need, when you sit back in this kingship and honestly look at them and be emotionally intelligent about them. But to clarify this card, we also got the 7 of Pentacles. So there's the 2 sevens. So, you know, there's this working hard, there's this accumulation of success, certain successes. You've spent years on this, you've spent time on this, and but also that it's a risk worth taking going further. It's a risk worth taking following your heart, combining this physical, material type of energy of action, but also with this emotional intelligence to say it's okay to move on, or it's okay to invest more, or it's okay to let go onto the next project, onto the next person, whatever that may be. The Temperance card, Major Arcana, love the Temperance card, came out. She popped out upside down, so we'll look at the reversed first. And there's the disunion, disharmony. And it also does speak of, to me, in the upside down, reversed way, breakup. Again, if this does resonate with you, and if it resonates with you on the level of maybe impending breakup or a recent breakup, of anything, friendships, lovers, whatever it is, business partners, do as the king does here. Don't be tricked into the emotions that I feel we've been tricked into, manipulated into having for years. I.e. these trigger points of, if you're going to break up, you have to cling on, or if you're going to break up, there has to be an explosive argument, or if you're going to break up, there has to be this thing that's happened that makes you have the excuse to leave the person that, if you're honest, you've been considering not being too happy with for a long time. So there's this, again, this bravery required of this king, this emotional intelligence, to not be reactive, but to look at the situation and see where the disharmony is coming in, where the disunion is coming in, and how you can bring more union into your life, and how you can bring more harmony and balance into your life. To clarify the Temperance card, we got the 10 of Rods. Again, the ending of a cycle. You know, these heavy rods that he's been carrying for a long time. He's ready to just drop those rods now and start off the new cycle again, start off a new beginning again, with all of the lessons learned, with all of the gains, material gains, whatever it is, learned, you know, but he's ready to keep those, but he doesn't need to carry these rods any further. To drop those rods, to me, that would turn the Temperance card the right side up, which brings in balance and harmony. The Temperance card being the eternal alchemist, knowing how to bring opposites into union, how to bring opposites into a working relationship, into something beautiful and new, taking two elements and mixing them, you know, and maybe that is bringing in new relationships, maybe the breakup of relationships opens up a space and time for you to mix two elements together. You know, you've got fire, you've got water, you mix those together, you've got steam, you've got passion. So drop these rods. If this resonates with you, if things haven't been working for a while, don't wait for the partner to mess up so that you can have the excuse to be the martyr, to be the victim, to be the one who's been so badly done by and now has an excuse to break up in this almighty way. Be this king and look at it in an emotionally intelligent way, in a balanced way, and realize that if the relationship isn't giving either party what they need, what they want, what they truly want, then you don't need to wait for anything. You don't need any excuse but that to say that this just isn't working. This just isn't giving me what I need, what I want. I want to drop this now and go on to a new cycle. And it can be done in a mature and balanced alchemist way, you know. And also, if it's not working, you ultimately, what are you waiting around for? You know, you're building up karma in that, you know, you're fooling your partner into thinking that this is a forever thing when secretly you're thinking, I wish it wasn't. You know, so take the personal responsibility to put your feet where you want them to step, not where you think society wants you to step, not even where you think your partner wants you to step. If this resonates with you, be emotionally intelligent and let go in a balanced way, in a kind way. And that's about all I've got to say on that. What else? What else? I'm going to pull a couple of more cards just to, because you know people do get triggered in these moments of change, in these moments of the inner self, you know, knocking on the door saying, excuse me, I need to change this up a little bit here. We need to have some more direction here. You know, we're just sitting stagnant. You know, these emotions are getting stagnant now and getting resentful now. You know, that's an uncomfortable place to be because we sort of put ourselves in these forever moments when things change. You know, things morph, change, people grow, people expand, and sometimes they don't expand at the same rate. And that's not to say that you throw away relationships willy-nilly, but to say that, you know, when you've looked at it emotionally, in an emotionally intelligent way, in a balanced way, and you know it's blindingly obvious that, you know, you're not happy or things aren't working or you're not reaching your life goals and you're limited in the relationship that you're in, then you know it's time to be emotionally intelligent and give up. 1 second, baby, I'll just pull these 2 more cards and we'll get you a drink. Are you coming up? Come on then. Oh, up you come, say hello. Hi, say hi. So let's clarify this temperance card, please, further. Clarify the temperance card further, please.
4, 5, 6.
What a good counter you are. You're such a good counter,
8,
aren't you?
9, 10.
Clarify the temperance card, please. Yeah, so the 8 of Swords, you know, feeling locked up in something, feeling unhappy about something, you know, and repetitive thought patterns, repetitive cycles. So ultimately, you just need to drop this cycle. Let go in a kind, balanced, emotionally intelligent way, and things will open up to you. The world will open up to you. Opportunities will open up to you, and not only you. The partner that maybe didn't know you wanted to let go, you know, will have some space and time to find something that does work and that's true and real, and has something more in it for them. You know, they don't have that opportunity if you cling on under a false flag of the forever relationship when inside everything's saying to
7.
you, let go, let go, let go.
1.
So, yeah,
1.
see things from a different perspective, like the
2.
hangman.
3.
Let go and make space and
4.
time for things to come into your
5.
life that are more suited to
I
you.
said 4.
You did. So that's the invitation
5.
for the 31st of January 2020. I know it's a little bit of a difficult subject for
7.
some.
8.
You know, it is what it is. People change, people expand,
9.
people level up in all aspects, and sometimes people level down. You know, it doesn't match anymore. So, you know, it is what it is. Cycles end, cycles begin. Don't attach too many emotions to it. Don't attach too much meaning to it, other than it's time to move on. It's time to make space and time for new, passionate, wonderful things to come into your life if this resonated with you. So, so if you would like a personal reading, you can contact me either in the information above or on YouTube in the Dropbox below. I'd love it if you would like my page and subscribe to my YouTube channel, both being True Divine 44. I'm so overwhelmed and appreciative of all of the love, thumbs up, yes, of love and support that I've been shown so far. I really love the people that I've got around me. I really love the people that I don't even know that have been reaching out to give me thanks and encouragement. So to all of you, I love you all. Much love. Be balanced. Be whole. 1,000 likes. That would be nice. Okay, say bye-bye. Bye.